This is where our journey begins. An empty stage, awaiting the first spark of creation. Before a single part can be assembled, the machine must first exist as an idea, measured, tested, and imagined in perfect detail. With the design complete, the first components begin to arrive. Piece by piece, the future is delivered to the factory floor. The first physical step is not the robot itself, but the foundation that will support its weight, balance, and power. The feet may seem simple, but they are the first true contact point between the machine and the world it will one day walk through. Before the robot can stand, it must learn balance at its most critical point, the ankles, where flexibility and stability become one. Now the machine begins to rise. As its human-like form takes shape, one question becomes impossible to ignore. What do you think about humanoid robots? The knees are more than simple hinges. They must absorb weight, control movement, and give the robot the ability to walk with balance and purpose. With the upper legs taking shape, the robot gains the strength to carry itself. This is where raw engineering begins to resemble human movement. Before the robot can take its first step, its legs must prove they can hold, balance, and respond with perfect timing. The hips form the bridge between movement and stability. From this point, the robot's lower body becomes a single coordinated system. The spine is the robot's central support system. It will carry power, movement, and data through the entire body. The chest is more than armor. It becomes the protected center where power, intelligence, and mechanical life will soon come together. At the center of the machine, the energy core is installed. From here, power will begin to flow through every system. For the first time, energy moves through the robot's body. It is not alive, but its systems have begun to wake. With the core active, the next task is protection. Layer by layer, the robot's internal systems are sealed beneath its outer body. The back of the robot protects the systems that keep it stable. Here, cooling, power control, and structural strength come together. Power creates heat, and heat can destroy precision. The cooling system keeps the robot stable before its intelligence is ever switched on. Now the body is tested as a complete system. Power must flow, heat must escape, and every moving part must respond without delay. From the ground up, the robot has become more than separate parts. Its lower body and torso now work together as one growing machine. The shoulders will carry the robot's arms, but they must do more than hold weight. They must allow reach, strength, and controlled human-like motion. The first arm gives the robot more than strength. It gives the machine a way to touch, build, and one day respond to the world around it. With the second arm in place, symmetry becomes function. The robot is no longer only standing, it is preparing to interact. The elbows turn power into controlled motion. Without them, the arms would only be rigid structures, unable to reach with purpose. The forearms contain some of the robot's most delicate systems. Here, strength must be balanced with precision, speed, and control. The hands are where engineering meets expression. And if you want to see this robot come fully to life, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Every finger must respond with exact timing. A humanoid robot cannot simply be strong. It must also be gentle, accurate, and aware. The arms now work as a complete system. Strength, balance, and precision begin to merge into movement that feels almost human. With the armor in place, the robot's arms become more than mechanical tools. They are protected, refined, and ready for the work ahead. At this stage, the machine has a body capable of movement and interaction. But without a head, it still has no face, no voice, and no mind. The neck may seem like a small connection, but it will carry vision, sound, movement, and data between the body and the mind. The head begins as a frame of metal and sensors. Soon, this empty structure will become the place where the robot starts to think. This is the core of intelligence. Not a brain in the human sense, but a system designed to learn, adapt, and make decisions. Vision is more than recording images. For this robot, sight means distance, motion, heat, depth, and the first connection to the world outside itself. The face gives the robot identity. It does not need to look human, but it must be readable enough for humans to understand. Expression is not emotion, but it helps humans understand intention. Even a machine must learn how to communicate without words. Now the body and the mind are connected. For the first time, information can travel through the robot as one complete system. For the first time, the robot responds as a whole. Its eyes are open, Its systems are linked, and awareness begins with a single movement. Seeing is only the beginning. The robot must now understand space, movement, and the people standing around it. At last, the robot has a complete form. What began as separate parts now stands before us as a single, intelligent machine. Calibration is the final bridge between construction and movement. Every system must now learn to work in perfect synchronization. The first step is more than movement. It proves that balance, power, and intelligence can now work together in real time.
Precision matters as much as strength. Comment below. What do you think about humanoid robots?
Want more builds like this? Subscribe, share with a friend, and help this channel grow. Balance is the final proof of control. The robot must react before it falls. Reaction speed shows how fast the robot can see, decide, and move. At full power, every system must stay stable, controlled, and ready. The final details transform the machine from a prototype into a finished creation. The final inspection confirms one thing: this machine is ready to leave the lab. For the first time, the robot stands alone, no longer held by the machines that built it. Now the robot begins its first walk beyond the place where it was created. The final door opens, and the machine faces the world beyond the laboratory. Outside the lab, the humanoid robot takes its first step into a larger world. Here, the humanoid robot stands complete, facing the future it was built to explore. Now it turns toward us, no longer just a project, but a presence. Every great invention begins with curiosity and grows when people choose to follow the journey.
And now, the machine has one final message for everyone watching.
Thank you, viewer, for watching until the end. Please subscribe to this channel